Yo dudes!
Welcome to Perfect Vegan Cheesecake.
So here we're going to show you the framework how to make perfect cream cheese style cheesecake. So this is soft, this is decadent, this is crunchy, this is a treat, and this is easy to make.
And we're going to show you a good few ideas of how you can pimp it out and take it in whatever way you like it.
The perfect thing about this cheesecake recipe is that it's a framework style approach. Like our new book, it teaches you how to cook without recipes. So you can customize this to your palate, whether you want to make a lemon cheesecake, a chocolate, a coffee, a blueberry, or in the case of this, a rhubarb and ginger cheesecake.
First thing you're going to need is a springform cake tin. We've got a 20 centimeter one, and this is what we're going to use to make our base. Okay, first step, we're going to make our base. Into the food processor, you're going to add 200 grams of vegan biscuits. We're going to use ginger snaps because we want a ginger hint going through it. We're also going to add 6 tablespoons of coconut oil, which is 80 grams, and we're going to pulse that together in the food processor.
Okay, we're gonna blend our biscuits and coconut oil until super smooth. Pour them out into our lined springform tin and let's compact it until it's really, really level and just looks smooth. Pop that into the fridge and we're gonna leave it to set for 20 minutes while we make our filling.
Okay, this is the framework for the cream cheese filling. This is the bit that you can customize. But the base recipe is we're gonna start with 600 grams of cream cheese, vegan cream cheese. You'll buy in any supermarket, it's readily available.
And typically vegan cream cheese is based around coconut oil, water, there'll be an emulsifier which enables it to go together, a stabilizer and a little bit of protein.
We've got 100 grams of icing sugar, and we have 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, which is 60 grams.
And finally, we're gonna take a vanilla pod, we're gonna cut it in half, scrape out the seeds and just pop them in and blitz it.
It's gonna give a nice little fleck through the cream cheese. Okay, so our base is done, it's out of the fridge and it's ready to go.
Our vanilla cheesecake filling is done. At this point, if you wanted to customize it to your own liking, whether you want to make it lemon, chocolate, coffee, there's details down below in the recipe. We're gonna pour in our cheesecake layer.
Thanks a million to everyone who's subscribed to this channel, we really appreciate it. And if you haven't, there's a little subscribe button just in there, just press it. We're doing our very best to produce top class content for you.
And while you're at it, if you can press the bell button, that'd be great too. So we're gonna make this cheesecake into a poached rhubarb, ginger nut, and pistachio cheesecake. So first step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna poach the rhubarb. So take 250 grams of rhubarb, chop it into 2 to 3 inch battens, and we're gonna poach it. So we're gonna put it in the pan with 30 grams of white castor sugar and 6 tablespoons of water. Cook it at a low temperature for about 6 to 8 minutes until it starts to break down but still hold its shape.
Last thing we're gonna do to take this vanilla cheesecake to the next level is to finely chop pistachios.
Okay, so we let our cheesecake cool for about 2 hours in the fridge, ideally overnight if you have the time, but you want it to be nicely set, but it has a little bit of a jiggle if you can see there. So take a palette knife or just a blunt knife and clean around the sides. So as we said, we're gonna make this one a little bit more sophisticated. We love rhubarb, it's in season now, and I just find it so elegant with a bit of pistachio and a bit of ginger. So to garnish this cake, we're gonna stack the rhubarb in the middle, quite like a little bonfire, and then sprinkle around some pistachios just to add a bite, crunch, variety, more color and depth of texture.
Important thing when you're slicing a cheesecake is to make sure when you're making incisions that you've got a clean blade. That is if you want a kind of square, symmetrical slice. All that's left to do is to taste it.
Whoa! That's a crispy base.
That is a fab base.
I'll take the rhubarb.
Okay, here we go. This one is dedicated to you. Thank you for watching. And let us know what your favorite types of cheesecake are below. We genuinely love to know
It's
favorite
so
flavors.
elegant. You get this melt in your mouth cream cheese, you get this crispiness, you get the gooey of the rhubarb, and then a little crispy crunch.
That's really tasty. Thank you for watching. Genuinely, thank you for watching this far in the video. We really appreciate it. And yeah.
Easy to customize this recipe. If you do want to make it lemon, put in some lemon zest and lemon juice. If you do want to learn more about how to cook with frameworks, check out our latest cookbook. It's fabulous, it's brilliant, and it's a #1 bestseller in Ireland and an international bestseller. So cheers for watching. Thanks a mil. Bye.